All right. Well, good, guys. I am so excited to have you guys here. This is our newest Moving On Up training, and it's really exciting. I want to share with you. I just got off at 7 o'clock. I have another group. We just finished our 7th call with them, so I'm halfway through this, and we just actually had at the end that every one of them, I said, let's talk about where you are right now in your business compared to where you were 7 weeks ago. And resoundingly, they all are like, my business is so much more, so much better, so much further along because of this training that you guys are just getting ready to go on to. So I'm really excited. Like I can say, this works, guys. So that could be exciting for you to want to get in there as well. So let me get our PowerPoint ready, and then we're going to go through, and I'm going to share. Let me share my screen, and we're going to get this going. And we'll talk about the ins and outs of this. Okay, everybody see the screen okay? All right, so here's the thing. Let's talk about this moving on up. So what are you doing here? Carrie has no idea, do you, Carrie? Anna told me I need to be here. Listen, I am so glad that you guys have joined us tonight to kick off this training with you guys. How many of you, let me just say, because I sort of flipped by it, how many of you saw that first screen and it said director bound? And is anybody freaking out a little bit about that? Okay, so yeah, so maybe I see, there's chatting happening, good, good, so I'll sort of do that. Yeah, Jen's freaking out a little bit. All right, so some people, yeah, so the director bound, that's, here's the thing, this is what I want to say, let's talk about that. And one thing to be part of this training, you told me that you wanted more for your business, whether you want more money. I saw this on that whole getting to know you guys, more money, more free trips. Maybe you want Disney, more free time from something else that you're doing, maybe more business to grow your business. But because of all those reasons, this training is for you. Even though it's called Director Bound, this is a training because we all have to have a measurable point to work toward. And with Pampered Chef leadership, that's where you're going to get that more. That's just how it works. So we need to focus on that career path. We need to focus on moving up because that's going to get you where you want to be. So even if you're telling me right now, I don't even know what that director thing is, that's definitely not what I want, that's okay, because whatever the more is that you want, we're going to be working towards, because director is that place where all of that more sort of comes in too. So let's talk about this system, and this is a big part of it, and I'm going to tell you, this is what's going to keep you working and is going to make the biggest difference in your business. I know Rose has gone through a couple of these trainings before with me, different kinds, but this is what's going to really make a difference. So this is your accountability and requirements that you will be on each one of the 12 calls. So they're once a week for about 30 minutes. Preferably, you would want to be on here live. But if you do need to listen to the playback, it says Jeannie there, I got to take that out of there. If you do need to listen to the playback, so Carrie, when you're gone that week, if you need to listen to the playback, I always just ask that you listen to it within 48 hours, and you just message me your notes for the call. So I just know that you were on that call. But that would be doing that. That you have your homework every week. You're going to have a homework assignment. Again, this is not like rocket science. It's not super extensive, but it's going to be something that it needs to be done as well. And then here's the other thing. I know some of you said you were concerned about this, that you should submit at least 3 shows per month. I know that this was a concern for some of you. We're not going to count February because we're right at the beginning of February, but starting March, April, May. But here's the beautiful thing. Let me tell you that you guys are starting at a good place. That other group started mid-January, so we counted January, and all but one of them did not have 6 shows for January. So you have 3 passes in this. This is how I hold you accountable. I'm going to give you 3 passes throughout the next 12 weeks that you can use and to still stay in the program. If you have to use more than those 3, this is as hard as and tough love as Anna gets, but that will probably say it's probably not the best time for you to be in that program. So that's if you have to use the passes. So the only reason you would use your passes for is if you were not on the call or you didn't do that call back, that you didn't submit your homework, and that's 6 shows a month. Okay, that's what you would be using your passes for. What I ask you guys to do is that this system is a proven system. I didn't make it up. I used it from another director organization that has been doing amazing things and helping people be really successful. But then again, I can say in the last 6 weeks, I've seen amazing things happen to some consultants that have been doing this. So it's a proven system. And what I ask you is to just trust the process. Trust me and trust this process, because I am going to, again, ask you to be accountable, some action steps. They are going to be new things for you, okay? I know this is going to be new. Some of the stuff is going to stretch you a little bit, but these activities are ones that will not only help you get directorship, get you the more that you want, but they're also going to help you maintain a strong business once you get there. And that's really key. So I'm not asking you to do anything that I'm not doing. I'm going to tell you that I've been doing this right along and a lot of this homework and stuff with that other group. And my business is crazy exploding right now, which is a good thing because I got to pay college bill for my daughter. So I need to do that. But what I'm asking you to commit to doing, I'm doing too. So it's not anything different there. So you know, and again, if we get to the end of the 12 weeks, I'll tell you this right now, if you don't end up using any of your passes, you'll get a little prize. So there's a little bit of an incentive there. Okay? You guys ready? Everybody good with that? This is different, Melissa, isn't it? Because I'm holding your feet to the fire. No farting around, right? Right. All right. So that's what, so don't be scared. Is anybody scared? It's good. You're good, Katie. It's all right. Carrie, you'll be fine. I promise. It's not hard stuff. I mean, wait till you see what the homework is. You're going to be like, all right, I totally do that. It's good. I promise you guys. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And the results you're going to have are going to be amazing. So what to expect? As we work through these calls, we're going to focus on some main areas. First, we're going to focus on some life skills that will help you not only navigate through life. Some of you might already be doing these, but I found that when you have these skills, it really positively affects your business results too. Then what we're going to do is we're going to focus on skills that will help you fill your contact or your calendar, such as contacts, bookings at your show, outside your show, and out and about bookings. And then we're going to talk about basic recruiting skills to help you know what to say to generate business, interest in the business, and what to do to get someone to join your team. Does that all sound helpful? You guys, because when we talk about the recruiting and stuff too, I was just thinking, I loved that one post. Did you guys, who here was on that Get the More? I did that little Get the More thing just last week that it was talking about all the different levels, like of how you earn more money and stuff like that. I don't know if any of you see, but Rose, I know you were on there at least, but there was one there that talked about that in this business, if any of you, see, Jen lives down in Boston, she knows, if any of you have driven, Melissa, I know you've driven cross country a few times. If any of you driven like around a big city when they have the high occupancy, you know, like the carpool lane, yeah? When they have a carpool lane right there. So you're like stuck in traffic by yourself in your little car and you just see people whipping right by you in the carpool lane. Think about that with our business. You can be doing the same thing here in your little car putting along, or you fill up some people in your car and that's where you are, is in the carpool lane, because the things that you want, you're going to get so much faster when you've got those people holding on with you. Okay? So here's what we're going to do. Let's talk about our first life skill that we're going to work on. When you talk to any motivational speaker, author, successful athlete, or entrepreneur, you're going to find a common thread in each of their lives. And the thread is that they do a dream board or a vision board, but I like it as a dream board. This is probably one of the best ways that you can keep your goals in front of you. Many people make New Year's resolutions and never accomplish them because they forget them and they don't look at them at a daily basis and stay focused. That's probably the biggest issue. So a dream board is a collage of pictures that represent goals that you want to achieve that are important to you during this year. So some of the areas that you're going to want to consider are business goals, financial, personal growth, relationships, spiritual, and health and wellness. This is my dream board. This is mine. So you guys can see, this is what I've started off this year and that I look at. I used an app called Pictolage for you to make your own. You can also, if you want to do it, you can also just go in and Google images, go into Google and say, okay, you know, I want to find something that says director. I want to say debt free or whatever, and you'll find this picture. And then what you can do is you can copy and paste it into a Word document. So you just sort of download and then you get it into a document. And then, you know, there's a couple, again, strengths in having this collage. First, you want to put it in several places where you're going to see it. For example, I have it on all of my devices. It comes up when I open my computer. I have it on my phone. I have it posted in my office. You could have it on your refrigerator. You could have it in the bathroom. All those places where you think that you will see it regularly, because that is the key. Otherwise, it's just a New Year's resolution. But if you have it in front of you, that you see it regularly and you can feel that and really fixate on that, that's what's going to make a really big difference. I keep one in my car too, because I'm in the freaking car all the time. So that's another good place, a good place as well. Here's another example for you. This was Jeannie Schmelzenbach who helped me with the last one, another one. But she had done the same kind of thing and had put hers together. So the second strength of a dream board is really, this is the key too, is to really be able to envision yourself, actively envision yourself accomplishing the pictures of the board. So example, if one of your goals is Disney, have that picture, and that when you look at it, you can envision yourself being there and your family. You can envision who will be with you, like the tank top and the shorts that you're going to be wearing, the sounds, smells, the excitement, like to really put yourself there. Envisioning that goal every day, not just looking at those visions, but that dream, but really envisioning it, closing your eyes, imagine yourself being there will make it something that becomes reality. And that's it. And here's the thing, guys. Some of you might be thinking this all sounds like hocus pocus. I promise you it works. Melissa, you believe in this hocus pocus, don't you? Yeah, I know you would. But I'm telling you, Jen Walker, this is not hocus pocus. This really works, okay? Good. So this is how easy this is. This is what your homework is, guys, this week. That's it. I want you to create your vision board. So you're going to create your vision board, put either in the Pic Collage or do it, you know, by doing your images and putting it together. Go Facebook message it to me by next week and be ready to share, because I want to hear what those things are. I'm also going to give you a another Google form. I know I love the Google form. I'm going to give you a Google form that's a skill assessment Google form. And what I'm going to have you do, because it's a Google form, it's not something that you can save, but I think it's really important that you have that in front of you, what you're going to sort of fill out. So as you go through the Google form, and before you send it, just take a screenshot for yourself, so you have a copy of it. But, you know, just a sort of self-reflection sometimes is really good, and is worth that as well. Okay, does anybody have, I'm just going to check the chats. Does anybody have a question? What was the goal? Oh, the goal, the different things, Jen, that's what you had asked. Okay, so the different areas that you're going to look at are business, financial, personal growth, relationships, spiritual, and health and fitness. That's what you were asking, wasn't it, Jen? I think so. Yes. Yeah. Yes, Melissa. What I'll do is I will be putting this into YouTube so that we can post it for other people. But then what I'll do in that same document, in that same post, is I put the screen. I post the screen in there, so you'll be able to see that as well. And then what I would have you guys do, and here's the big thing I think about being on these calls live, is I have a hard time going back to calls. Like I'll be like, oh, I've got one from last Wednesday that I didn't make, a conference call from the home office, and all week I've been like, I gotta listen to that call. So like I'm good at, if you put on your calendar right now, make an alarm for 8 o'clock next Sunday, we're gonna be back on here doing this. That way you'll be ready to do it by then. But again, we're all in that group. So any comments, anything you guys want to say, you find something inspirational or a good idea, you may come to me and go, oh my gosh, Anna, I did this week and it was so fun. It was crazy. Da, 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 da. I might say, okay, Katie, do you mind going in there and just posting it? Because sometimes I think that's a good encouragement to sort of hear what everybody else is doing about. Just sort of to get a head start as well, thinking that we do want to have 6 shows next month, virtual cooking, fundraiser, I don't care what they are. So don't sort of sit back, if you do have some leads out there and you still want to start booking, and stuff, so go ahead and start doing that. Also watch next week, because we'll have a new booking boot camp for our group. Remember, we've been doing that. If you guys have been in, we had one for January, we had one for February. We'll have a March one as well, where we'll do a booking blitz and stuff in there. But that's just a great place. That would be a good place for you guys to be as well, so we can start, working on our calendars too. Okay, any other home? See, that was easy. It's not scary, Katie. Nobody's scared, right? It's fun. I'm telling you, get ready, guys, because it's going to be really, really exciting. There'll be some exciting stuff happening. So I am excited for you guys. I'll post this. You guys work on it. Just get it to me by the end of the week, and I will talk to you guys next Sunday. Okay? Good. Good night. Thank you.